Welcome to Simple Investing Secrets. In this video, we will review the top 10 dividend stocks to buy in 2023, according to billionaire Ray Dalio. So before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. Let's get started. Ray Dalio's Bridgewater Associates is one of the largest hedge funds in the world. The firm uses a principle-based approach and focuses on distinctive approaches for experienced institutional investors around the globe. Dalio's investment strategy is based on diversifying portfolios since investments in different industries and asset classes reduce risks in different market situations. His all-weather strategy shows how the market changes, just like the market we're in right now. Recently, Dalio stepped down from running Bridgewater Associates and announced that he would remain on the fund's board and public research team. As of November 2022, the billionaire's real-time net worth stood at $19.1 billion, according to Forbes. The continuous hike in interest rates has seasoned and retail investors worried about the market's future. In one of his interviews with Business Insider this September, Dalio spoke about the trend of interest rate hikes. He said that higher interest rates will result in the slowdown of the economy in 2023, with the S&P 500 falling about another 20%. He further asserted that a well-balanced portfolio is one of the most reliable ways to ride out the stock market downturn. Over the years, Bridgewater Associates has delivered solid returns to shareholders. According to a report by Bloomberg, the firm's flagship fund Pure Alpha 2 delivered an annual average return of 11.4% since its inception in 1991 through June 2022. In the first half of the year, the flagship fund returned 32% due to increased economic volatility. Business Insider released another report that said Bridgewater Associates had made a 25% profit this year through September 2022. As of the end of Q3 2022, Bridgewater Associates' 13F portfolio had a value of over $19.7 billion, down from $23.5 billion in the preceding quarter. The hedge fund invested in several sectors, with services, healthcare, and consumer goods making up the major portions of the portfolio. Some of the firm's significant holdings in Q3 include Alphabet Incorporated, Visa, and Meta Platforms. In this video, we will discuss the fund's top dividend stocks. Let's review billionaire Ray Dalio's top 10 dividend stocks for 2023. Number 10. Starbucks Corporation, ticker, SBUX. Bridgewater Associates stake value in Starbucks, $252,598,000. Starbucks dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.17%. Starbucks Corporation is an American multinational coffeehouse company that operates in over 80 countries worldwide. The company has been a strong dividend payer for years and has raised its payouts for 12 years in a row. It currently pays a quarterly dividend of 53 cents per share and has a dividend yield of 2.17% as of November 2022. Bridgewater Associates has been investing in Starbucks Corporation since the fourth quarter of 2010, purchasing shares worth $690,000. At the end of Q3 2022, the hedge fund owned roughly 3 million Starbucks shares, worth over $252.5 million. The company represented 1.27% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. The company is an important holding alongside Alphabet Incorporated, Visa, and Meta Platforms. In November 2022, Wall Street analysts were optimistic about Starbucks Corporation because of the company's strong earnings for its fiscal fourth quarter. Both Evercore ISI and Citigroup raised their price targets on the stock to $97 and $93, respectively. At the end of Q2 2022, Starbucks Corporation was part of 55 hedge fund portfolios, compared with 58 in the previous quarter. The stakes owned by these hedge funds have a total value of over $1.43 billion. Number 9. CVS Health Corporation, ticker, CVS. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $293,711,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.25%. CVS Health Corporation is an American healthcare company that owns retail pharmacies and offers health insurance to its customers. The company has been a part of Bridgewater Associates' portfolio since the third quarter of 2012 when the hedge fund opened its position with shares worth $2.7 million. In the third quarter of 2022, the fund decreased its stake in the company by 3%, making its total investment in CVS worth $293.7 million. The firm made up 1.48% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. On September 22, CVS Health Corporation declared a quarterly dividend of 55 cents per share, in line with its previous dividend. As of November 16, The stock has a dividend yield of 2.25%. In November, Raymond James reiterated its outperform rating on CVS Health Corporation with a $115 price target, following the company's strong Q3 earnings. The firm also appreciated the company's retail business. Of the 895 elite funds tracked by Insider Monkey, 65 hedge funds own stakes in CVS Health Corporation in Q2 2022, compared with 72 in the previous quarter. The collective value of these stakes is over $2.03 billion. Number 8. Abbott Laboratories, ticker, ABT. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $298,016,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 1.81%. Abbott Laboratories is a Chicago-based medical device company that also offers other medical services to its patients across the globe. In October, Mizuho initiated its coverage of Abbott Laboratories with a neutral rating and a $105 price target, highlighting the company's solid position in the medical technology market, which is one of the fastest growing industries today. Bridgewater Associates bought 11% more shares of Abbott Laboratories in the third quarter of 2022. The hedge fund now owns over 3 million shares in the company, with a total value of over $298 million. The company made up 1.5% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. Abbott Laboratories is a dividend king as the company has been raising its dividends consistently for the past 50 years. It currently offers 47 cents per share in quarterly dividends and has a dividend yield of 1.81% as of November 16. As of the close of Q2 2022, 61 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database own stakes in Abbott Laboratories, holding a total value of over $3.6 billion. Number 7. McDonald's Corporation, ticker, MCD. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $487,730,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.22%. An American multinational fast food chain, McDonald's Corporation has been raising its dividends consistently for the past 46 years. The company currently offers a quarterly payout of $1.52 per share and has a dividend yield of 2.22%, as recorded on November 2022. Bridgewater Associates first opened its position in McDonald's Corporation during the first quarter of 2011 with shares worth over $4.6 million. During Q3 2022, the hedge fund increased its position in the company by 3% and owned over 2.1 million MCD shares worth $487.7 million. The company accounted for 2.46% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. RBC Capital liked how well the company was able to do in the current situation and also brought up its earnings for the third quarter. Given this, the firm raised its price target on the stock to $295 in October with an outperforming share rating. As of the close of Q2 2022, 50 hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey own stakes in McDonald's Corporation, worth $2.3 billion collectively. Number 6. Walmart Incorporated, ticker, WMT. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $522,693,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 1.51%. Walmart Incorporated is an American multinational retail corporation. At the end of Q2 2022, the company was a part of 67 hedge fund portfolios, growing from 60 a quarter earlier, according to Insider Monkey's database. The stakes owned by these hedge funds have a total value of over $3.78 billion. As of the end of Q3 2022, Bridgewater Associates owned over 4 million shares of Walmart Incorporated, with a total value of roughly $522.7 million. The company represented 2.64% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio and is one of his most prominent holdings, including Alphabet, Visa, and Meta platforms. In November, street analysts appreciated the recent quarterly earnings of Walmart Incorporated and its growing e-commerce business. Given this, Truist and D.A. Davidson raised their price targets on the stock to $150 and $173, respectively. Walmart Incorporated currently pays a quarterly dividend of 56 cents per share and has a dividend yield of 1.51% as of November 2022. The company is just 1 year away from becoming a dividend king, as it has been raising its payouts consistently for the past 49 years. Number 5. Costco Wholesale Corporation, ticker, COST. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $566,509,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 0.68%. Costco Wholesale Corporation is a Washington-based retail company. The company has been raising its dividends consistently for the past 18 years, which makes it one of the top dividend stocks on our list. It currently pays a quarterly dividend of 90 cents per share and has a dividend yield of 0.68% as of November 2022. At the end of Q3 2022, Bridgewater Associates own nearly 2 million shares in Costco Wholesale Corporation, worth over $566.5 million. The company constituted 2.86% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. In October, Morgan Stanley raised its price target on Costco Wholesale Corporation to $525 with an overweight rating on the shares, praising the company's market share gains and unit growth. At the end of the second quarter of 2022, 64 hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey owned shares of Costco Wholesale Corporation shares, up from 61 in the first quarter. These stakes are collectively valued at over $4.76 billion. Fisher Asset Management had the largest stake in the company in Q2, with stakes worth more than $2 billion. Number 4. The Coca-Cola Company, ticker, KO. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $642,397,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.90%. Since the fourth quarter of 2010, Bridgewater Associates' 13F portfolio has included the Coca-Cola Company, an American multinational beverage company. In the most recent quarter, the hedge fund increased its KO stake by 6%, which takes its total stake in the company to over $642.3 million. The company accounted for 3.25% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. The Coca-Cola Company paid a quarterly dividend of 44 cents per share for a dividend yield of 2.90% as of November 16. The company maintains a 60-year track record of consistent dividend growth, falling into the category of dividend kings. In October, UBS took into account the Coca-Cola Company's organic growth and recent quarterly earnings. It raised the price target on the stock to $68 and kept its buy rating on the shares. At the end of the June quarter, 60 hedge funds in Insider Monkey's database owned stakes in the Coca-Cola Company, down from 64 in the previous quarter. These stakes have a total value of over $28.3 billion. Number 3. PepsiCo Incorporated, ticker, PEP. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $656,549,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.57%. Another top dividend stock to buy in billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio is PepsiCo Incorporated. The food and beverage company has raised its dividends for 50 years in a row. It currently offers a quarterly dividend of $1.15 per share and has a dividend yield of 2.57% as of November 2022. Ray Dalio has been investing in PepsiCo Incorporated since the fourth quarter of 2010 when his hedge fund purchased shares worth $16.4 million in the company. At the end of Q3 2022, the fund owned over 4 million Pep shares worth over $656.5 million after increasing its position in the company by 6%. The company represented 3.32% of the firm's 13F portfolio. Barclays raised its price target for PepsiCo Incorporated shares to $185 and gave them an overweight rating in October. They did this because the company's operations are flexible and its overall fundamentals are strong. Number 2. Johnson & Johnson, ticker, J&J. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $769,836,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.60%. Johnson & Johnson is a New Jersey-based pharmaceutical company. Citigroup kept its buy rating on the stock and its $198 price target in October. The firm was still optimistic about the medical device industry and thought that the company's medicine sales would help it in the coming quarters. Johnson & Johnson has been raising its dividends consistently for the past 60 years. The company currently pays a quarterly dividend of $1.13 per share with a dividend yield of 2.60% as of November 2022. During Q3 2022, Bridgewater Associates increased its position in Johnson & Johnson by 9%. The firm currently owns over 4.7 million shares in the company, worth nearly $770 million. The company accounted for 3.89% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. At the end of the second quarter of 2022, 83 hedge funds tracked by Insider Monkey owned stakes in Johnson & Johnson, with a total value of over $6.7 billion. Number 1. The Proctor Gamble Company, ticker, PG. Bridgewater Associates stake value, $835,201,000. The company's dividend yield as of November 2022 was 2.57%. At the end of Q3 2022, Bridgewater Associates' biggest investment was in the American multinational consumer goods company Procter Gamble. The hedge fund owned over 6.6 million PG shares, worth over $835.2 million. The company made up 4.22% of billionaire Ray Dalio's portfolio. The Procter & Gamble Company is one of the strongest dividend companies in the U.S. The company has been making consistent dividend payments for the past 132 years and has also raised its payouts for 66 years in a row. It currently pays a quarterly dividend of $0.9133 per share and has a dividend yield of 2.57% as of November 16. In November 2022, Wells Fargo upgraded the Procter & Gamble Company's stock to overweight and increased its price target for the company's shares to $155. The purpose of this was to demonstrate how the pandemic altered the company's business model. As of the close of Q2 2022, 71 hedge funds own stakes in the Procter & Gamble Company, compared with 72 a quarter earlier, as per Insider Monkey's database. These stakes hold a consolidated value of over $5.5 billion. And that concludes our list of billionaire Ray Dalio's top 10 dividend stocks for 2023. Which of these stocks would you like to add to your investment portfolio? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates on the best stocks to buy and cutting-edge investment strategies. Thank you for watching and happy investing.